Hi, this is Matthew Steve, and welcome to the Voice Radio Network. And it's dealing with Russia and the situation that's taken place, as everybody knew that Russian President Putin has been out of pocket for 10 days straight and then reappeared, and they did a bunch of news reports on him. People were saying, well, he could be dead, a military coup took him out, he could be ill. But he's alive and well, as everybody knows. But nobody really knew why he disappeared and what took place. Well, the Spirit of the Lord was speaking to me, as I have said, about the dreams that I had about Vladimir Putin, his dreams that I had about him being in JFK Airport in New York, and the airport was talking to me about, and I asked him, when is he going, World War III going to start, and when is he going to strike America? I was one of the first prophets probably in this nation that I know of, besides maybe some earlier prophets from back in the possibly 40s or 50s or somewhere around there. But in 1981, I gave the first prophetic word way before Henry Groover or Dmitri Duduman on invasion of America with Russian troops. And it's a matter of fact. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. But I really feel like what the Lord's told me was with Putin and his disappearance deals with the dream that I had. I had two dreams about a week apart. And the second dream I had about Russia moving its missiles in place and went into, and I'm not going to go into the dream, but it went into the whole thing of being taken into the country of Russia in the dream, all over the Soviet Union, and from place to place, village to village, the missiles were being set and beginning to rise up out of their silo areas, out of their missile launchers from vehicles, and from cities all over, in towns and villages all over from Russia. Well, one of the things that the Lord spoke to me about is that Russia, that during this time that Putin was disappeared, what he was really doing that no one has been able to answer, but I believe the Spirit of God spoke to me about it clearly the other day. He told me, he said, why everybody was confused about the disappearance of President Putin is that he was actually going to, with his commanders, to different places around Russia strategically, inspecting and talking to the missile commanders and the different commanders of Moscow itself for during the time of real war for an invasion. And so Russia's moved its troops in the Arctic and opened up bases there. Russia's moved its nuclear bombers and into Cuba. Russia's moved its nuclear weapons and its arsenals not only into Cuba, but has teamed up with China. This is a very serious threat. So why Putin was not in pocket for 10 days is because he was in strict command orders to go physically to places with his top generals, to locations strategically around Russia, to make sure everybody was up and ready to go, and gave specific orders that these strategic locations would be set and ready for war. World War III is what we're talking about, folks. This is a very serious situation. Listen to one of these articles based on Russia's military analysts are reporting today that President Putin ordered Russian strategic nuclear arsenals to high alert over growing concerns of massive U.S. military troop movements. Now, and this was ordered over North America because the U.S. has moved its troops even into the Middle East. So Russia's leader, Putin, has ordered strategic high status to counter this with what Obama has provoked and what he is doing. That's one article. Another article was talking about the situation with Russia's bombers which were deployed to Cuba. Now, Russia's opened up ammunition factories, is helping rebuilding certain runways, and this type of thing. We're starting to see this take place, and this is a very serious move because Russia has been provoked by America, and Obama has crippled the Russian economy by dealing with the oil the way he did. And that's another thing in itself, dealing with the Iran crisis, which I'm going to talk about on a video. These are high red alert videos that I'm putting out right now to let you know the answer of what happened. Why did Putin disappear for 10 days that no one's been able to answer? But a prophet from the Lord hears the Spirit of God speaking, and he says this is exactly why. Now you watch this come to pass. You watch what's getting ready to happen with this thing. This is very important. This is Matthew Stephen with the Voice Radio Network. Have a good night.